Hey everybody, welcome back to Hustle House. Ever wonder how to convert your old 67 Barracuda to electronic ignition? We'll find out today. I kind of wonder that myself. I have no idea how to do it.
They're gonna learn the hard way.
We had a really cool full-length feature video for y'all, but ran out of parts again. This is starting to be a habit, sweet mama. We're working on a Ford project for a really good buddy and a member of the channel. And well, you know, this stuff don't grow on trees. It's all special order stuff. So, yep, I guess we'll wait on that for a couple months now.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, we're working on a 67 Barracuda with a 318 in it. It runs just fine, but who wouldn't want electronic ignition? You know what I mean? No messing, fiddling around, filing points and whatnots.
Fancy upgrade.
Yeah, and we have everything here to do it. It's not going to cost us a nickel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that'll be better for the next guy that buys it, if anybody ever decides to, which they probably won't. But
we got two of them that want it real bad.
Two guys that want it.
They're trying to figure out drive and towing and everything.
Yeah, so see what happens there. But irregardless, it's all we can do today. So we're going to do her.
Nice.
Let me get around some parts up. Well, speaking of parts that we have laying around, Mopar makes a 4-pin and a 5-pin ECU electronic box. All we have is 5-pinners. So I believe that you can only use a dual ballast resistor versus a single ballast with this 5-pin ECU. So what the resistor does is gives you 12 volts of cranking power on your ignition. So it starts up easy, and then it backs her on down once you bring the starter, the key switch back to run position. Easy for me to say. Anyhow, we need this with this, so we're going to mount this and this, and then we're going to start wiring it.
There you go, honey.
There weren't nothing important back there, honey.
Gotta carry through the floorboard.
Get these little taper-headed screws here. I don't know if I can get her forced in there or not.
That screw looks like it's like 20 years old.
Probably 50. It's been around a while. It's one of them scarce bolts you can't find when you need one, you know. So you kind of need like a taper-headed screw, but not a lag bolt, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they're kind of scarce little bolts. You're lucky to stumble across a couple here in the garage.
Swipe it off another car.
You might be sitting there asking yourself, hey, if he's got this thing listed for sale and everything, why does he keep making it better, you know?
I may have passed a couple times.
You might be wondering, but you know, it's like when you're getting a tiff with your better half, you know, and they're like wanting to know if you want something to eat, and you're like, no, I don't want nothing to eat. You know, you just starve yourself. Doesn't make any sense, but I mean, but you get, you know, somehow you feel better about it. You know, where it's like whenever the other half wants something done, and you're like, well, just go pay somebody else to do it, because I ain't doing it. And you got to pay for it. You know what I mean? We all do it, guys.
That makes us feel real good.
We all do it, guys. It's
Get 3 estimates and take the higher one, girls.
Yeah.
Take the highest one.
No explanation. It's just a guy thing.
Just kidding.
But I'll teach him a lesson for not buying my car. That's where I'm at right now. That's the frame of mind I'm in. Is that tight? Nope.
I think they have a word spiteful for that.
Call it what you want. It's just how we're wired. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No wonder why the drill bits are all broke. You can do all this work and that probably ain't gonna work being used.
Well, speaking of used, this ECU is not only used, it's off of a burnt car. So
nice.
I'll get this all wired up and it won't run, and I'll wonder why. Did I wire it wrong? Is the ballast resistor from the 60s bad? Is the ECU from the burnt car bad?
Oh, I hate when you do this.
Bad distributor maybe? I don't know. That's what we're in for. All right, got all that work done. Two miracles in a row, sweet mama. One, we had a distributor wrench to get down in there to get the bolt out. And two, I was able to find it.
Why does that look like a pain in the butt to use?
Kind of is. You got to hold your tongue just right, you know. I got it stuck. See that? Is that fancy? Shit.
This lady threw it across the garage and it landed wrong.
All right. All that work done. Uh-huh.
How do you know the new guy ain't gonna like it the other way?
He'll like it or he won't. You know? All right, well, our rotor's pointing this way. So we'll make note of that. And we'll have to take this off of here. Lucky for me, I don't tighten anything up. Makes working on this stuff a breeze.
Yeah, you really don't. Especially the battery.
Mm-hmm. Look how easy. Shit.
What are you doing?
Robbing Peter to pay Amos.
That's the one for the CUDA.
That's the CUDA stuff. I probably got more out in the shed, but it's like 10 degrees out there, honey.
That's four things I had to sit there and keep in my little logbook for that.
Man, look at that. Shit.
You taking the whole thing? Oh, don't put that junk in there.
I didn't have to go but 12 feet to get it.
Well, don't be forcing it now. Better get some Vaseline. Alright, what you got to run your mouth about?
Well,
Your yap. Your pie hole.
I got that tight but not too tight, so I can still move it around a little bit. And the cap looks worn out, but so's the rest of them I got laying around, so you're getting what you got.
That's what happens when you steal it, witch.
Mm-hmm.
Get on your broomstick. Well, that snapped right in place like it belonged.
It's that simple.
Whatever.
All right, now the fun part. I've got to go get me some literature because my memory just ain't that sharp. All right, we're not just going to dream us wiring up like we're geniuses or anything. We're getting this schematic out of the Mopar engine manual from back in the day. Every Mopar guy's got that laying around somewhere. But yeah, in the back of it, they just tell you how to wire it. It's pretty simple, but it slips my mind. So I got it here.
Refresher.
Not only that, we have like a harness out of something. It's already got some of the ends on it. So you guys might be wiring it from scratch. You know, you'll just have to crimp some ends on it or whatnot.
Yeah, that looks like a mess.
Yeah, here's what we got. It's not pretty. It's like out of a motorhome or something. It's got some of the ends on it, like for the ballast resistor, and it's got the coil ends on it. We're gonna have to shorten all this, and we'll make sense of it once we get her together. Well, like everything else in life, you gotta do the easy part first. Yeah. Get that on there.
So what you're saying, you'll probably have to undo that again?
We'll probably have to take it out apart again later. Yeah.
Cool.
Now, we've got these two plugs here. Ain't sure which is which. I think that one goes there and this one goes here. But I will double check and confirm on my wiring schematic. The one end that we're looking at this little notchy poo-poo here on the ballast resistor, little image. And one with the notchy poo goes to the ECU. So that's our little green wire, I believe. So got the little notchy poo-poo and green wire to the ECU. So we got that right. Once we get her wired in, I'll probably just cut this here little hickey-doo here out. I don't know what that's for. Probably something. I don't know. All right, so that's got us plugged in there. That's correct. That's right. Now we need our two coil wires.
Daggone.
Where'd you go to now? Found it. So these are our two coil wires. This setup is already, like I said, pre-made, but if not, you just got to follow your schematic and crimp your ends on it wherever you need them. This will run across here, straight over there. And it looks like it's plenty long enough, so I'll go ahead and tape these up to make them spectacular looking before we run them over there. All right, we got that covered with Hustle House wire loom there, aka black electrical tape.
That is a fabulous job.
Run that over here, and we're going to figure out that it's too short and got to lengthen it after I made it all pretty like.
You should have been an electrician, baby.
Yes, ma'am. Look at that. I think it'll work. Shoot. Looks like Walter Chrysler did that all by himself.
See? You always underestimate yourself.
All right, I'm gonna bolt them to the coil now. So we'll. Ooh, ooh.
10-second rule.
Never find that again. All right, got to ditch these original wires off this coil here. All right, our black and our yellow goes to our negative. Is this negative down here, sweet mama?
I think so.
Sure hope so. And these things are, they have like a D shape on them, so you can't mix them up a lot of times. So kind of like that right there.
Nice.
Did I tell you we had it under control? Did I tell you?
Absolutely.
All over, like a bum on a bologna sandwich. I got a wrist cramp. Dang on.
Use the ratchet wrench.
Give me carpal tunnel. All right, well, now we got to find our primary and secondary ignition. One is when the thing's turned on and it's on run, and the other is the start. So I guess we'll bust a meter out and we'll test our wires and see which is which.
What are you doing, girlie? Huh? Are you getting hungry, baby? Are you getting hungry? You probably just left the food bowl, didn't you? Did you just leave the food bowl? But daddy working hard over there and you're not doing nothing. Such a good girl.
All right, well,
Explain yourself, mister.
it's going to look like I don't know what I'm doing. That's because I don't. But, no, I know what I'm doing. It's just hard for me to explain to you what's going on here. All right. Never mind that we've got a 5-pin box, so we need a dual ballast resistor. We also have an early voltage regulator. So this schematic really doesn't do you any good on this side of the resistor. We need to jump over to here, okay? So our voltage regulator coming off the bottom end will go to the ballast resistor without all this hub jub up in here. Just trust me, I think it'll work. So this is the original ballast resistor wire, the single ballast resistor.
Oh, now you can't go back.
Now it's a point of no return. And this wire is actually this wire. This wire is up in here doing all the stuff, and it comes to here, right? So that's going to come to here. Go ahead and chop suey that.
Oh man, you're making a mess.
Yes, we are. It'll work out in the end.
Alrighty.
All right, I'm going to attempt to solder these. I never have much luck with that. It's usually like a throwing a fit and pitching stuff across the garage when I'm trying to solder stuff.
Big old fat aluminum ball.
Yeah. Smell that smoke, sweet mama.
I refuse.
I could take back things you never stole right there. Take a trip, never leave the farm.
That worked the first time around.
Yes, ma'am.
What?
See what we're working on now? We're not any of them other brands, you know.
Oh, okay.
See how
Let's
stuff
not
goes?
go there.
See the difference?
With my big mouth.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm gonna catch it on fire. How's that dog, honey?
What dog?
Oh, you're shoving in your face.
So this will be our ignition number 1 or ignition run. Not the start. The run. A little dirty wire there. Don't want to solder for me. You dirty girl. Dang it.
Sheesh, you're gonna burn your finger.
Made a mess of that.
Were you able to cover up with that little sleeve?
They'll never see it, honey. They'll never see it. This is easy. All right, now we need our ignition start, which will be this mamma jamma. And I'm guessing it'll be coming off of here. So, to double check, I'll break the meter out. Put her on voltages. Hook her to negatory. Then we'll jam her on down into here. And then I'll hit the key to the start thing. And I better unhook this so that the starter don't run on us. So that should show almost 12 volts because the battery's almost dead whenever I hit start.
12.24.
Okay.
Ta-da!
All right. Well, that's our start wire. Go ahead and chop that in half.
You do an awful lot of hacking on both parts, you know that?
Yeah. Well, there. You notice there's two wires there. I believe the blue one is the one that came over to the coil.
Oh, that's pretty far acres.
Yeah. So we won't be using that. We can double check here for sure. We'll just buzz it out. Make sure that we ain't thinking crooked. So it should buzz whenever I touch this blue wire. Yeah. Which it does.
Perfect.
So that wire just goes to there, and it's kind of a dead wire now. We'll just tape it off and leave it lay there. Snippy poo poo, sweet mama.
Whoa.
Make it shorter every time. Spam.
You got nothing left. Keep it up.
Little bit of heat shrink would be nice. Burn my finger. Hurt my pride. Let's put this hood in my way. Can't get my elbow to work right. Yep. Mess with me now. Get your wire nice and hot. Then lay the sauce to her. Just keep feeding it. Definitely fall apart before you're done every time. Nothing's working out for me. I couldn't see, or smoke my eyes, it's getting burnt. That's why it looks like it does. She's on there.
Jeez, looks like you welded it.
You tie a knot, tie a lot, right?
Did you wake up from your lovely nap? Huh? You gotta pee. You gotta go to the bathroom. Huh? You gotta go pee. You gotta go. Huh? You gotta go drop a dookie. Okay. Alrighty then.
I gave this little doodad here a lop it off of me. Just wasn't looking good hanging out there, so go ahead and solder that thing back together like it never happened. Make your solder flow like a mountain stream. Let your solder flow like that. And you'll know what I mean. That's the reason.
There you got the answer. Just torch it. Light her up.
We're getting close to being done with this, sweet mama. Now, this here got, somebody did a lop it off me on these here distributor wires. So, I'm going to have to solder new ends on them now. Do double back flip reverse twisty tie on it. Then when my solder fails, then maybe the heat shrink will hold all together. Nobody will ever know.
That's a nice way to have a backup plan.
We're going to be professional with this one, sweet mama. Look what we can do. I'm going to double up on it. Shoot.
Dang.
That's what the pros do right there.
It's almost like you gave it a warranty or a guarantee because you knew it was going to fail.
That's how they do it. Yeah. Guaranteed piece of crap. Wrap it up. I'll take it. Wrap it up.
Yeah, go on, honey. Now I know why I don't let you wrap Christmas gifts.
That's right.
Nobody'd ever be able to unwrap them.
This is factory here. Nobody ever tell. Mother Mopar didn't do this her very own self.
Well, they did tape it up, so I bet it is factory.
Just ram this down in here like the rest of it. Totally missed it.
Man, that's a lot of wires.
There's a lot of wires in there. There's important stuff going on here, you know?
Uh-huh.
So,
So next time there's an issue, you just follow the black wire, right?
Yeah, the black wire gets you there every time. Then we plug this in right here. That's pretty much everything. Either it's going to run or it ain't, you know?
That's nice.
That's all I can say about that.
And you said you're going to take these ones off, right?
Yeah, that'll get taped on each side. Probably better do that. Someone will be yelling at me in the comments. All buttoned up and ready to run.
Nice.
Hey, speaking of run, what keeps us running, all you members out there?
Heck yeah.
And we got us a brand new one.
Oh yeah.
Brother-in-law John Kennedy.
Over there in Green County.
Over there in Green by God County. Thanks, buddy.
That makes us what, 9?
That makes us 9.
Ooh. Loving them. Lots of subscribers. Nice.
Got me feeling like a big shot. Well, what do you say we twist on this key, sweet mama, see if it'll run or not.
Alrighty.
Hey, thanks all you members. Appreciate y'all.
Heck yeah.
Reach far. I can't reach the key. Okay. Ready?
Uh-huh. Ah!
Ooh! Ooh! Oh!
You're about to kill the battery.
Is the battery dead already?
Oh, it's fine. I forgot my earmuffs.
Oh. Getting a little thick in here, ain't it, sweet mama?
Yeah, it is. Feel like I'm on Charlie Brown.
I think I better go get some air.
Yeah.
Well, it runs. But in typical Hustle House fashion, misfortune reared its ugly head once again on me.
No.
Okay, this is my dilemma. We have this type of regulator, all right? This is for the newer 70 and later regulator schematic. Well, it pretty much tells you, you know, if you got the older one, just look at this. This will tell you what to do. Well, I did that, and I left out all this little crossroads stuff right yonder here. So maybe, possibly, if my mind's working right, if we jumper these two wires here together, it'll charge. Or it could burn up the ECU or distributor or ballast resistor or key switch, but it could burn something up. I don't know. But
That's a lot.
yeah, we're going to try to hook them two wires up because this is like clear as mud to me. I don't understand it. So I think that's what they're saying though. Let me try that. All right. I'm just going to ram a wire in there. I'm going to see if it charges. What do you think? It's one way of finding out. See no smoke rolling. See what you got to tell me now. Hot dog!
I don't think that's how Bo and Luke Duke did it.
I'll tell you right now.
I can barely see you.
Well, she's ready for tire smoking, and apparently that's what I wanted. So let me fashion a wire to hook all them wires together.
It burns. Does it burn your eyeballs, girly? Does it burn your eyebrows? Bless you. Bless you, baby doll. Yes, you do. You're such a good girl.
Gotta set time, sweet mama. Hold your ears. baby's dead on. We'll lock her down there.
You just get it what you do, honey.
Why ain't it getting no tighter? That's what I gotta know. Oh, this thing's all messed up.
Right cross, isn't it?
Something's wrong. That's tight. Not because it's tight, but because I'm tired of tightening it. The ad states it needs transmission lines on it, which it does. So, you got nothing better to do. Might as well throw a couple training lines on it, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Girly! Well, found this one line. We need two. Found this out in the burn pile. Ah!
Clogged?
I think a stink bug made refuge in there. I'm just going to go ahead and cut an end off of it and use the end.
What?
Yeah, I can't use that. It's all plugged up.
Oh.
Well, filler for earwigs and whatnot. Fight me, why don't you?
Now, if you didn't want that to come off, it'd just stay right there.
Oh, it's coming off. Trust me. All right. Well, where do you start when you got something this gigantic?
Daggone.
Maybe cut it in half? What do you think?
Oh, that made me sad.
So what am I going to do? I'm going to chop it right in half.
Really? I'm gonna measure that?
This is one of them cut it 3 times, it's still too short moments right here.
Yeah, right. If that's the wrong one, usually it walks across the thing and it won't cut. Oh, that's a good one.
Put mine out.
It's a hazardous environment in here.
Yeah, that's almost half, huh?
Not even close.
Good guesser. That's me. Seems like that green coating don't never let the stuff fit right, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it ain't even the green coating. Maybe it just don't want to work for me.
Dang, that's good and tight.
That's good. All right, so I stick the old tube up in there to where it's sticking out the same thickness of this here little dooflicky adapter here for a dual flare. Is that the right name? Dual flare?
Oh.
Double flare?
Brick
Inverted flare?
I don't know.
Yeah, double flare.
One of those flares.
Brick flare.
Woo! Crank her on down.
Crank her on down. It's probably just pushing her right out the back. That's probably what's happening right now. It's probably not flaring at that. Oh! Harbor Freight! We'll try
This
out.
place should be OSHA approved, you know that?
I think I had some safety shoes on. I could have cracked a toenail or something.
About to get myself.
Oh!
Yeah, go on. I'm about to get myself some Bubba goggles. Let me tell you that.
Hey, it did the thing. It did the thing. See? I've got to finish that thing off here a little bit.
You know, fancy too. And stand back here in case, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, get out of the firing zone there. Tell me that ain't factory looking sweet. Mama!
Did it work?
Did work. Ain't saying anyone leak, but it
I'll
worked.
check you out, honey.
Daggone. Seems like everything we buy is like a half size, you know? That's supposed to slide on there. You know what I mean? Yeah. Yeah. Grease fittings, everything. It's just like everything's a half size. All right, enough crying. We got work to do. Well, we didn't have any line at the time we put this thing together, so we bypassed it. And we're going to take a little bypass off. I'm going to keep a hold of that little Johnny. Maybe comes in pretty handy.
This guy's gonna get a brand new freaking vehicle.
Well, hey. The longer they go without buying it, all I can do is just keep making it better.
How about jacking the price?
Well, goes without saying. All right, well, the key is to put something straight up in there and like bend it with your fingers and make it fit. Well, sounds pretty tough to bend, you know? But you got to bend it nonetheless. So here we go.
If you'd have kept the rusty one, it'd have bended pretty good.
Well, yeah, it's pretty easy to bend when it's about ready to break in half. I guess we could start with a bend like this and then a bend like this. You know, put a little question mark thingy on it. And then a bend like this. Just got to manhandle it, mama.
Man, I don't like all those bends.
Uh-huh.
This reminds me to be a leaker.
I can't see a daggone thing, but I'm getting pretty lucky feeling for it. I'm just going to go ahead and tighten that right up. So I am. Oh yeah. That baby good and tight. Oh yeah. All right. So we'll just keep on bending it until we get a kink in it, and then we can rip it off and start over again. Look at that. Sometimes you know, you need to do the old wrenchy poo.
Oh, that looks like you're gonna get it to leak.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Do my
honey.
best.
That looks bad.
You like it?
No, I don't like that at all. I'm waiting for you to kink it.
Huh? All right then.
Hang on.
What do you think of that? Think that'll work?
Overcompensated.
Okay. Say what you will. Baby's on there. All right, let me get an end on that thing now.
Why should be too short? You have to iron out the wrinkles.
Yes, ma'am. Done that before. It's all guessing games with me, you know?
Guarantee you keep that wee little piece, huh?
Oh, that ain't going nowhere. Put that right in the pile.
Did you get it all cleaned up, love?
Somebody explained to me why the tube nuts don't fit the tube anymore. You used to be able to slide that on there and flare it and go up on. No, not no more, you know? No, we gotta buy stuff from now.
Now.
Ain't that awful?
Maybe a little looby dooby or something.
It's ridiculous, man. Pound your fittings as you go. Why, you ask? I don't know. Now what do I do? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Yeah. Well, see what that gave us.
Did you give it the beans and the elbow grease?
That did. Anybody else sick and tired of the quality parts that you're getting nowadays? Huh?
Absolutely.
Does it make you think that if someone was to torture a society, like on a daily basis, this would be a good way to do it? You know, get your morale down, make you not profitable, you know, make you not motivated. Yeah. You know, just about everything you work with is something like this, you know. Yeah, so if you was ever a country that wanted to demoralize another country and maybe take it over somehow, this is one way to make people not want to work, you know, make you not want to do nothing. All right, well, I smashed that to smithereens, trying to get that on there. See if we can make the two ends connect now. Look at this. How am I going to get that on there now?
Did you check to see if that fit first? Watch you get it on there and it not even
That
fit.
would be awesome. Now this is beat on there with like a fury, so good chance it'll fight me. You gotta be joking me. Yes. How is this even a thing we gotta deal with on a daily basis? You ain't gonna get me, Charlie Chan. tell you that right now.
Jackie Wang.
Oh, might get me. I don't know.
So you cross-thread that, you'll be very angry.
Cross-threaded or torque to spec, honey. Tight is tight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, hit my head.
One down, one to go. What do you want? Huh? What? You got pee? You got something you want to do? You just want more food? Huh? Is that what you want? You want more food? What? Oh, you're not getting the sheets back. I know what you're looking at. You want a freaking hot dog. You ain't getting it. It's all salty. It'll give you gas.
Well, it took me a half hour and sledgehammered that fitting on there. This country's in a pickle, I tell you. It's in a pickle. Never seen the likes of this in my life.
Getting a boo-boo.
Double flares, better than a single. What makes me think so? I don't know.
That looks nice, honey.
5/8 wrench.
Oh.
It almost fit. There it goes. Come on now. Don't tease me.
It's making you look bad in front of all your friends, honey.
I have to sledgehammer it back into position now.
I get to see all three of them texting us right now. What's wrong with that man?
3? We pick somebody up?
I'm sure my brother counts. Go for it, baby.
Mercy sakes.
Oh, no.
All right. Struggle bus stops here every day. If anybody wants to get on, just stop here. It'll be here, waiting for you. There's a nice kink. That's great.
You're gonna break it.
Now the wrench don't come off of it no more. Okay. Needs to go up in there something like that, you know?
Wow. It's almost
Yeah.
like Burger King. You just do it your way.
Just like,
Hey, go.
Yep. Then you cross-thread it, and then you move on to the front.
It looks like it's going.
You got to pave your own way with these brass fittings, you know? Nice and soft. They'll make you feel like a hero when you cross-thread them. You just keep on trucking.
Safe to say that this is leaving a mighty bad taste in your mouth.
Yeah, I wish I'd have just stayed home and watched TV. Yeah.
Now.
But hey,
Still a Mopar.
it's going to be the next guy. He's just going to have it that much easier, you know? Love it when the wrench don't fit the fitting. Nah.
It's enough sweet yet, though.
Not quite, sweet mama.
About time.
Not quite.
Nice. Aww. Well, welcome back, handsome.
Sometimes you got to come twice to work, you know? To home and get with everything you forgot. That's tight. Just twisty poop poop. That right up around there. That looks pretty nice. Like it?
So you go beating the other side. I love it.
So I'll put this in gear and it goes up there and hits that and it don't work.
Yep.
Okay. Got to make grunt noises. It helps you. Makes everything better, you know? If I do one of these, I can kink it. Then I can be done and I can go home.
Ah,
No?
I might be a bit much.
Don't want me to do that?
If it works. Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that will keep her up off the headers or put her right on the headers. Look at that.
Well, you're gonna have to beat one of those thingies on the other end, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna bend it again.
Hey, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on that other guy. I just took and cut off the end off that other burn pile and put it on there, so I ain't got to try to do that all over again, that there thing there. So a little bit of that and a little bit of zippy tie A. She's buttoned up. That's all she's getting. So I guess we'll lower her down and see if we got any leaks, Mama. Ready?
Yep.
All right then. Fire in the hole, sweet mama.
All ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Boy.
Check us for leaks.
Okay.
That's enough. You don't want to look too long, you know?
You just might get yourself in trouble.
That's like hoping you got a lake if you just sit there and stare at it. Well, I guess, sweet mama, we'll just go home now and update the listing on face space there. She's got some electronic ignition on now, and it's got some transmission lines, and it's in addition to other stuff we did, shocks and stuff.
Should only leave like maybe 1 or 2 things for the next guy to do.
Yeah. Well, it needs an exhaust, and it needs an 8 3/4 in it. To be
Alignment.
Cool. And alignment. So, listen, I ain't afraid just to do all that too if you don't come and buy it. Try me. I'm kidding. No, we'll keep making it. We'll just keep adjusting on it until it's desirable and until we run out of parts. So, but we're in a bind because we got to get out of here. Time's a ticking.
In a bind because you're way behind, huh?
And we're willing to make a deal. But hey, any interest in this thing, look us up on the face space there, find this thing on Marketplace, and come and get this bomb out of our hair.
Appreciate you watching, sharing, and subscribing.
Yes, ma'am.
Commenting.
All that stuff. A lot of comment action on the last one. And that was a good time. We like hanging out in the comment section. So,
Heck yeah.
yeah. Apologies, guys. This ain't typical. You know, we're just trying to get you something because we had nothing after this thing let us down for the 10th time. We'll try better next week. So,
and a special thanks to all you members that's been keeping us rolling.
all the members, all the new members, and everybody that watches and subscribes and whatnot.
Heck yeah.
No thanks to Chevelle. She laid over there and left me do all the work again. So, all right, guys, we got to run. Thanks for watching. See you next time.
See ya. Come on. She's like, what? You're such a good girl. You make up my eyes. Huh? What is that? Huh? What is that? Go to daddy. Go to their daddy. Thought she was going to go to you and wiggle her tail.
I got this plate here.